Well, hi and welcome. Today we're at Brent and Becky's Bulbs in Gloucester, Virginia. We're here with Mr. Brent Heath. Brent, thanks for letting us come out here today. What do you do here at your farm?
Well, Chris, we're delighted you're here. We're a mail order flower bulb business and we ship smiles all over the country.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, what have you got here that we're in, this garden?
This is an 8-acre teaching garden, and people can come here 6 days a week and get ideas on where and how to plant bulbs into the fabric of their garden amongst annuals, perennials, ground covers, trees, and shrubs.
Okay. Well, as people are thinking, these gardeners are thinking about wanting to have really nice flowers in the springtime from bulbs, what are some of the things they can start doing that maybe might help them now?
Well, Chris, the most important thing is to feed the soil ahead of time. So get a good source of yard waste compost, and pick your spot and work the compost into the soil ahead of time.
Okay. How about planting? Is it something very difficult? Can we see that now, how you might plant a bulb?
It's too early to plant now, but we'll take you and show you fun ways to plant bulbs that are easy.
Well, Brent, let's go and you can show us how to plant some of these. How about right in that area there under that tree? Would that be a good spot?
They'd look very pretty right there, and they'd bloom well the first year, but spring flowering bulbs, for the most part, are sun lovers. Their leaves need to be in full sunlight. So let's go a little further over here into in open sunlight where we'll get a much better growth.
So Brent, really you're wanting to plant in October, November.
And even into December here in Virginia.
Okay. And so
you want to plant when the soil temperature is about 60 degrees or below. About the time of first frost is ideal to think about planting.
Okay.
Bulbs make their roots then. And
show me the best way that you like to plant.
Well, Chris, I like using good old soil knife.
Okay.
And instead of digging holes this way, I treat it like a dagger. And the bulbs basically go 3 times their height deep. So that's about 2 inches tall. So 3 times the height would be 6 inches.
Okay.
So I use it like a dagger. I stab in, pull it to me, put the bulb down in the hole, hold it back. 3 times the width of the bulb apart, 2 inches apart. So stab in, pull it to me, drop a bulb in the hole. Stab, pull, drop. Stab, pull, drop.
Oh wow, that's great.
Stab, pull, drop. You can plant a lot of bulbs in a short time.
And I can tell you've really amended this soil properly.
We have. We've put yard waste compost here. We add a little bit each fall or during the winter. And then we mulch after that to help keep the weeds down. Wood chip mulch that's well aged is ideal.
Okay.
All the tree trimmers love to give it away.
I bet so.
And we give back to the earth, we add more organic matter.
You've got something else here that might make it a little faster maybe?
If you're going to plant more bulbs and you stick them in the hole, I'll drill the hole.
Okay.
So basically the drill just augers down. And 2 people planting together plant a lot more bulbs in a shorter time.
I can see that. Wow, that's really, really fast. I can see how you'd want to do it that way. Brent, what is this spray that you've got here?
Well, Chris, this is a critter repellent.
Okay.
And some bulbs are edible. And if we coat a bulb with this, we spray it on the bulb prior to planting, it makes the bulb smell bad and the critters won't want to dig it up and eat it.
Oh, that's perfect, because I know they can be a real problem for you.
It can, for tulips and crocuses in particular.
Well, Brent, thank you for showing us how to plant those. Is there anything else you need to do as far as fertilization for the plants, for the bulbs at this time?
Chris, we've amended the soil with compost, and after we plant, we don't put fertilizer in the hole with the bulb, but if you use a natural fertilizer on top, that additionally feeds the soil. You want it to be high in potash. Wood ashes are a good source of many minerals, so top dress with wood ashes in the wintertime.
Okay. How about irrigation? Is it something they need a lot of water, a little bit of water?
When they're planted, if it's dry, you need to water, get the soil damp so they'll make their roots. Once they make the roots, they won't freeze. After they finish growing and the leaves die, they want to sleep in a dry bed, just like you and I do.
Okay.
So, either have perennials or ornamental grasses planted on top of them, but no irrigation system putting water on them at 3 o'clock every morning. They will catch a fungus and rot. So no irrigation, and companion plant with perennials and grasses on top.
Well, so many great tips today. Thank you for letting us come out and see all the wonderful things you're doing here.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming.
Well, for more information about bulbs for the spring, contact your local county extension office and talk to a master gardener. From the Ground Up, I'm Chris Mullins. We'll see you next time.
From the Ground Up is presented with the generous advice and assistance of Virginia Cooperative Extension. Visit their website at ext.vt.edu.